What's up, guys? Today I've got some Modern Warfare 2 gameplay. I'm a bit of a noob at Modern Warfare 2. I just picked it up because the Neverwinter servers were down and I wanted to play something different. Not super good at this game, but I do manage to pull off a pretty good game. This round I go 31-0. It's a little bit campy, but I'm still trying to learn the maps, learn the spawns. The game is very fun. As long as people aren't rampant with the noob tubes, the game is pretty fun. I like the map design in Modern Warfare 2 and in Black Ops. I wish they'd go back to that. So anyway, enough about the gameplay. Today I want to talk about drug dealing. And criminal stuff like this always interests me, because I'm a real straight shooter. I don't do anything against the law. I'm not like one of those people. The most I've ever done to break the law was I was a spotter in a street racing circuit. Like I used to, and no, this isn't like some what's that movie? This isn't some Fast and the Furious bullshit. No, this was like the least exciting shit ever. Bunch of good old boys that had way too much money. They probably did something with, they had way too much money, but I was dumb back then. So all these guys would do is they just race their cars on these country roads, and all I did was literally sit on a fucking mountain with a walkie-talkie and tell them when cars were coming. And not that many cars even came, man. I think I saw 5 cars, and I did it for like 3 months. I made a lot of money doing that. They paid me $25 an hour to sit on a hill with a walkie-talkie, and that's it. And I did that for a few months, and they never called me back. So I think they got somebody to do my job a little bit cheaper than I was doing it, but whatever. So that's the only thing I've done, and that's not, again, it was nothing. That's the fucking lamest criminal activity ever, sitting on a hill with a walkie-talkie. Anyway, enough about my backstory. The reason I find this stuff so interesting, I don't find the stereotypical drug dealer thug with the big chains and the rims. I don't find that interesting, because those aren't the good drug dealers. Those are the people that get caught. The people I find interesting are the ones that you don't even think. You know, the people that don't show it off, the smart people. There are some incredibly smart criminals out there, and a lot of people go, oh, there's no smart criminals. No, the smart ones are the ones that you don't know are criminals. And luckily, I have friends of friends that know these people, and I get to talk to these people, and they've got the greatest stories ever. And I'm just going to go through this one guy's story. I don't know his name, so look, I'm not going to get like shot or anything for giving out these details. But so this guy didn't have much money, comes from a fairly poor family, and he took machine shop in high school, and he was very skilled, very good mechanist. What the fuck do you even call those people? Anyway, he could make shit with metal. Very good at it. And he saw all these people making a bunch of money selling LSD pills. And he saw that, he saw a pill press, which is the things you use to press the pills down, and he fucking made one. He made one. And he started making these pills, and then he started selling them to other people who would sell them. And he was so smart about it. No one ever knew where he lived. He would meet these people in the middle of a park with a soccer ball, and they would go, and he would distribute the pills. He'd get the money, and they'd all play soccer for like 30 minutes, so it didn't look suspicious or anything. And he would walk there. He wouldn't drive. He would always be the last person to leave, so no one knew where he lived. And he was basically running this thing with absolutely no risk to himself, because he wasn't selling the pills. All he was doing was making the pills. He would disassemble his pill press machine every time he used it and scatter the parts around, so just in case he did get raided, they wouldn't know what it was. And and dude, this guy was just, he never got caught. This guy has no criminal record. He made so much money that he can't, like, and this is one of the things that might deter people from dealing drugs, like real fucking advice. With your drug money, you can't do that much with your drug money if you're a legit guy. Like, yeah, if you're one of these super criminal whatevers and you want to make an army get a shitload of guns, whatever. But when you're a drug dealer, you can't own property. You can't, like, just go buy a house or just put it all in the bank. You have to hide that shit, because that's the way you get caught. This guy was so smart. He never flashed his money. He drove a normal car, lives in a normal place, has a fuckload of money. And he said he has a lot of material things, like he's got, you know, a bunch of shoes, really nice computer, every video game ever. But it sucks because he can't buy, like, he can't own things. He can't buy a house. He can't have a nice car because those things put him at risk. Because he doesn't come from a rich family, you know? There's no... It looks really suspicious if he owns things. And, I don't know, I find it really interesting how, like, I don't know, criminals are just so fucking... It's like, it's almost like this romantic idea. And I know that most people that do it get caught, but the people that don't, they're really smart. And this guy, really nice guy, man. I met this guy. He's a really, like, everyone just, oh, he's a drug dealer, whatever. No, not everybody that is a criminal is an asshole. I mean, it kind of sucks. Like, it's almost like a, I don't know, I can't think of the word, but he's got all this money, and he can't really do anything with it, and he's kind of, like, I don't want to say lonely, but like, it's not that great, because he has to work a cover job. It's not like this, and that's another thing he said. He said a lot of these people that get caught, they basically give themselves away that they deal drugs. They don't have a job, they have all this really nice shit. This guy works a construction job, 40 hours a week, and he can't buy anything really nice. He can't go buy a nice car because that, like, it doesn't make any sense. And he's got so much money. He actually, like, I thought this was just some shit they did in movies. Legit, people bury money. I didn't think that was a real thing. I thought that was just bullshit. No, you legit bury money, and that's what he did. He's got so much money, but can't do anything with it. How fucking crazy is that? And his plan to actually get his money is when someone in his family gets really, like, fairly old and they're not going to be living for too much longer, he's going to give it to them, so when they die, they will will it back to him, and maybe they won't ask questions. I don't know. It's kind of crazy, though. And the only reason he stopped, this guy didn't get caught. The only thing on his record is a speeding ticket from 10 years ago. You look at the guy, and you just think, oh, it's a good old country boy. Well-mannered, nice. And the only reason he stopped is because the Hells Angels, a motorcycle gang, who also deals acid, that's their drug that they deal around this area, they came into town, and he doesn't want any problems. He doesn't want, you know, he's got plenty of money. He just stopped. And now, I guess he's got so much money that he doesn't really have to worry about anything. So, I don't know. Do you guys have a fascination in this? Because I think it's cool. I know it sounds strange, like, oh, dealing. I mean, I just don't think this is bad. I think things like LSD, whatever, marijuana, all that shit should be legal anyway. But this is a guy that he's never had any violent encounters. He's never gotten in trouble with the law. He's like the good guy drug dealer. Hey, you want some drugs? I've got some. He has happy customers. All of his runners loved him. Or runners, that's the people who actually sell. He was so smart, he never even sold the drugs. He never put himself at risk. He gave the drugs to the people, he sold the drugs to the other people that would sell the drugs. So he had pretty much no risk. No one knew where he lived. Disassembled the stuff. And lived by his means, I guess. You know, he didn't give him, I don't know, I just think that's cool, man. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Do you have any crazy criminal stories? The criminals, man, they are the most fun people to talk to. They've got just ridiculous stories. So, let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Rambling video. This was only supposed to be like a 4-minute video, and it's almost 9. So, I'll see you guys next time. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Peace. I'm gonna hop on this cleric. This is right here. I'm gonna slow this down. This is an example of whiffing the first 2 attacks. So, whiff that attack, just to hit the 3rd flurry on this guy. It is deadly. Duelist flurry.